The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hey guys, Lee Pennington here. How you doing? Hope everybody is well, fighting fit, and welcome. First of all, I can see a lot of questions coming in there, but just let me know that you can hear me loud and clear, and you can see the screen. It says all the team here. Thank you for being part of Icon Lead. Just put it in chat, and that'll be awesome. Fantastic. That is amazing. We've got a lot of people in here tonight, which is absolutely fantastic. Barry, Philip, Helen, Bill, Craig, Charles, Mark. Hey guys, Margaret. Hey, how you doing? From Canada. Andy, how you doing, mate? Michael, Rudolph, or Rudy, how you doing, pal? From Houston. We're everywhere. Bangladesh, Gante, Diane, Joyce. Okay, California, Germany. We're from all over the place. Yes, it is being recorded. I always press the record button. Whether GoToWebinar chooses to actually go along with that is another matter. Scott from Scotland, Chicago. So we've got everybody from all over the country and all over the world. Philadelphia. Okay. Right, guys. It's bang on. Well, it's 8 o'clock here in the UK, which I believe to be 3 p.m. EST, 2 p.m. Central. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I do not know what time it is in Brazil, though. But welcome from Brazil. So, yeah, hey. 2 p.m. Central, fantastic. Okay, guys, the format of today, it is very much a Q&A session. It's very much an introduction to me, for anybody who's not heard me speak before, and it's very much a walk through the software, and we're going to answer your questions. Okay, nothing else will happen with regards trying to pitch you, trying to do something like that. We are going to do tomorrow, we're going to do a session that's going to help you use the software and make money with software, but this is purely down to a Q&A session of the actual software. I felt we should come out and speak to you because, listen, before we start this and before I introduce myself, what I will say is thank you. And the thank yous are for the fact that we didn't have plain sailing at the beginning. Okay, we had some Facebook issues. What could we have done? We could have invited you all to the tab that we had, the test tab. We could have invited you. We could have jeopardized potentially Icon Lead and potentially your Facebook account. So we just took it on the chin. We took that away. We knew it was going to come back. We knew. But we did get a lot of, let's say we didn't get a lot of love around that time. So thank you for sticking with us. We really do appreciate it. Also, there was issues with logging in. I'm aware of that. That was out of our control, but again, we have to accept responsibility for that. We employed the third party to deliver those emails just so they would hit your inbox with the logins, and it didn't work. So again, like I say, it was out of our control. All I can do is apologize, but thank you for sticking with us. And you will realize that we're not, an overnight kind of one-hit wonder. We will support this fully. We're consistently supporting it. The support team are on the call now, and they have worked round the clock. Honestly, these guys, I take my hat off for them, and when I do see them, I will buy them a beer. But yeah, it's been a really big team effort. And listen, you may even find issues going along. It's a software, but we will always rectify them. If we can't rectify them, we will do something else about it. And that is the way that we operate here. And you will get nothing but that, decent service. We may not get to you as quickly as what you would like. At the end of the day, you've paid for a software, you've paid for something, you want it instantly. But we're getting thousands through the door, and that isn't any kind of understatement. We're not flooding the market. There'll be so much space to be able to use it because we're shutting it tonight at midnight, as you know, and then it's going to go to a monthly fee. We will talk about that tomorrow on the call, the bonus webinar about what you should be charging now and how you can do it and take it to your clients. But this is about using the software. So I appreciate there's a lot of questions coming in. What I'm going to do is the support staff will be answering the questions while I'm talking. But what I'm going to do is the format of this, I'm going to walk through the software. Okay, I'm going to walk through the software, showing you what it can do, showing what it can't do, and then at the end we will ask questions. Hopefully, by me walking through the software, it will answer a lot of the questions that you have. If it doesn't, we will stay on this call till every single person's question is answered. Okay, so we won't leave unless there's some stupid questions coming in, but we will answer every call. Question. A little bit about me. who's never heard me before, okay, Lee Pennington from the UK, from the northwest of England, a little place called Chorley. A lot of you heard me speak before. I do a lot of webinars. Last 12 months got into product development, served my kind of, let's say, apprenticeship like everyone else did, got into affiliate marketing, bought all the products out there, spent a whole lot of money, didn't do anything with them, and then stumbled into affiliate marketing, got good at that through Facebook ads, in fact got really good at that, and then just progressively moved on. And that's the thing with internet marketing, it is a progression. Very rare does anybody just come in and take it by storm. I appreciate that there's a lot of experience on this call now, and I'm not teaching you to suck eggs, but for those who have just come into the industry, you know, it isn't an overnight success thing. You're not going to become a millionaire, and I know you know that just overnight. But if you are willing to work at it, put the effort in, the rewards can be massive, and it can move at a rapid pace. Like I said, 12 months in now, this is probably my 5th product launch, very much around softwares and making things easier for people, automating things. But it hasn't always been plain sailing. And again, this isn't a sob story about me. Family man, 2 children, and I do this part-time. Okay, for those that don't know, I'm actually a full-time firefighter in the UK, and I do this in my spare hours. So yeah, whatever we show you, whatever shirt we share with you, you can do it full-time, you can do it part-time, and we will always be on hand to help you out. So, like I said, no kind of sob story that I found $5 on the floor and suddenly bought a scratch card and then created a software. Very much an average bloke from the UK, and very much kind of always put the message out there that if I can do this, anybody can. But not only affiliate marketing, guys, I also do a lot of offline. So, you know, a lot of people say you can only do one. I disagree with that. Once you have one skill set in one area, it is very easy to transfer it over. Internet marketing is a universal language. You know, everybody wants to promote something, or should I say, everybody wants to make sales, generate leads, you know, get more eyes onto what they have to offer. And it's just exactly the same in whichever market you go. And I actually find it easier offline just because the competition isn't as fierce and not as many people know how to do Facebook marketing and all those kind of things. So let's get into it, guys. I can see a lot of questions coming in. Yeah. No problem at all. Right. So what I'm going to do, and again, I like this statement, but I apologize. We're not going to go through these, guys. These slides that you can see, we are not going through that. It's not a pitch at all. It's very much just a Q&A session. Now, okay, so the software itself, and I apologize anybody who does know the basics, and I'm sure there's a lot of, in fact, just put in so we know where to do this. 1, if you've got the main. 2, if you've got the pro. 3, if you've got the mastermind group. Okay, that's all I want the information off you, so I know how to tailor it towards the audience that we've got. Okay, right, what? Okay, fantastic. Okay. Right, so we've got a lot of people who've got the pro, which is absolutely fantastic. There's people who've got the main. Again, this is good. Okay, Mark says the pro. Right, brilliant, guys. I know then how to kind of position this, and we will go through and we will answer questions. So very basically, the software itself allows you to create interactive images, embed video, images, URL. Dependent on your actual package, you can play music through there. The autoresponder integration, we'll talk about that. The Pro will give you the GoToWebinar integration. It'll give you the ability to change the icon sizes, the icon color, giving you the flexibility. So what we'll do, we'll just simply upload a picture. So we'll always come to Create. On Create, we'll click here to add a new image. I should get a new image because I just keep using the same one. If I will, I won't just show my ugly mug all the time. Hopefully this isn't too big. I should stick with what I know. It's a little bit too big, that isn't it? Let's just scrap that, and we'll go for Old Faithful, just so you can all see the screen and see what we're doing. Okay, click here to new image. Let's go for demo. Okay, open. Yeah, so the images, once it's uploaded, as soon as the images are uploaded, you can put the hotspots wherever you want. Now the hotspots, as long as it's on the image, will go there. Now the different features to put on the hotspot, you've got social, phone number, custom HTML. Once you integrate your autoresponder, this will come live. Once you integrate your GoToWebinar, that will come live. Okay, vast majority of what you will use is usually the social, I would say. Okay, I'm just going to grab a YouTube video. I'll grab one of my videos. I should have set this up first before. Sorry, guys. Okay, just set up that. Right, okay, copy. So yeah, the URL of the video, it could be a Vimeo URL, okay. Text to display will always be your call to action. You could write an essay here, but you know, keep it short, ask a question, just think about things like that. So watch this now. Now the top link, okay, the one that you put in at the top will be what is displayed when somebody hovers over the icon. Now when they redirect to, that is where when they click on that icon, they click on that image, they click on that video, they click on that URL, that is where they will be directed to. So that, you know, has caused confusion with some people. So if you don't want to put a redirect, you don't have to. But keep it simple. We'll do that. The icons, obviously you all know about the icons, and you will get used to them, the format that they are in. The play button we'll use. The color is on a slider. Okay, you don't have to just stick to the slider. You can go in and change the color slightly. It will also accept the code, the color code that you want. The flexibility here has been designed because, you know, the hotspots have been designed to put on any image. Maybe you have a black image, you will need a red hotspot. Maybe that you have a red hotspot, you need a black hotspot, so a red image. So you can choose whatever. You can choose the different sizes. This is for the Pro version as well, guys. I should kind of emphasize that. Save the hotspot, and there it is. Now, I could have chosen a different color. Now, say for instance, I didn't want that. I could simply click on it, and I could edit any of the details. So I wouldn't have to go over and delete it. I can simply change the URL, so the video. I can change the call to action. So, sign up. You know, and I could change the icon itself and not have to change any of the links. So there is no reason that you should have to delete anything. So if you spend ages putting stuff in here, information like you write an essay, don't worry about it. You simply change something, copy over it, and it will work live. Okay, so as you can see there, now we have it. The other features within there, you could put in an affiliate link. I do a lot of affiliate marketing. You could put in an affiliate link. You could put in a CPA offer. You could put in, you know, your e-commerce store, whatever it may be that you want. You just put in the. Let's just go to Amazon. You know, I could be an Amazon affiliate, and I'd put in my Amazon kind of whichever one. Let's just choose something on Amazon. The real bad thing about this chat box is that it just gets in the way all the time. Though, yeah. Let's just choose a camera. Okay, I could have my affiliate link attached to this. What I could do, I could even take this image. And again, I know this isn't about showing you how to use the software, you know, to make money with it. But one thing I could do, I could grab this image and I could put icons on each one of these features of the software and talk a little bit about it, write a little bit about it, and then have a buy button on it. So not only do I show people about it, I review it, but I'm also going to promote it as well within the actual software. So we'll just put that will display it. That will we'll choose the icon again. I'll just choose a number for ease. We'll choose red, pink, yeah. We'll choose large, save the hotspot. Okay. So there we have it, we've saved, that icon is saved. I'll just put in everything now, guys, so you can actually see what I mean. One person, and you know, people are promoting t-shirts, people are doing all sorts within it. It's really good to see how people are actually using the software. The phone number, again, you can use the country, you know, the country code. That's preset with the country code, UK, United States. Just write it in. Call me now, call for action. Okay, we'll find the phone, which is page 9. I do know that. Page 9, and just save the hotspot. Okay, so we have it there. What it provides then, for anyone who's not watched the video, it gives you a URL. You can simply put that URL. You can provide it to people, and then you'll have the hotspots there ready working. You know, that's got my link in. You could have an affiliate link. It will go directly to it. Okay, I've got the telephone number here, which I can contact. If I do that, it'll contact the Skype and use my Skype credit, or on mobile device, it will go to the mobile, the play button. That's where your call to action is, guys. So if you write something there, that's where it will be, and the video will play. Okay. Again, I've done a lot of demonstrations about this, but if you want to change something, you just simply move it, go back to the software, refresh, and it's instantly moved. No mucking about with any code. I should have said I'm a very simple person and I need to be able to use it myself. So if I can't, then we make sure that it's structured into the software that it is. So the embedded code the software gives you, this can be placed on virtually anywhere. We are finding a few issues which are very, very rare, you know, but your WordPress, your OptimizePress, your sales pages, your squeeze pages, even other softwares that you've used before, you know, you think like OneLinks, Lilify that we have promoted in the past, it will accept these links. If something crops up, we do look at it, we take a careful look at it in support, and if it's not one of the mainstream ones and not one we're aware of, we'll see if there's an easy fix, and if there will, we will fix it. But people are sending us in demonstrations of it working on their websites, on their blogs, in their banners, and all they're doing is they're taking this embedded code, simply copying the code and placing it wherever you can put the embedded code. With the iframe, it comes set standard as 100 by 100. If you change it here, okay, it will change automatically in the code there. You simply copy that code, okay, and use it as an iframe. This is for the more people who understand iframes, but the vast majority, 90%, will be okay with the HTML code. So what else can we do? Well, we can integrate our autoresponder. So you've got the autoresponder there, which I've got GetResponse. I'll just load that up and I'll show you how you do that. Again, your call to action. Sign up here. Thanks, whichever one you want it to go to. We'll just choose an anchor there to make it easier. We'll choose blue. Okay, save hotspot. Okay, so we've got that there now, and that's got the call to action. And it's got that will then go to my autoresponder. How we connect our autoresponder? We go to settings here on your left-hand side. Yep. And in here, you go, this has got Aweber, MailChimp, GetResponse, SendReach, and if you've got the Pro version, GoToWebinar. When you open each one, we'll have a connect with GetResponse. It'll show you the API key. Okay, so SendReach, it'll show you what you need in there. And the GoToWebinar, what the GoToWebinar does, just push that down there. The GoToWebinar actually connects directly to the software. You just say yes, and that's it. It will connect to it. This is how we also connect to Facebook. Okay, the Facebook tab integration, if you've not seen the emails that I sent out, does now work. Like I say, it causes major headaches at the beginning. We could have took everyone's money, said nothing about it, and just held our breath. But there was no way we were going to do that. So, like I said, we had to grin and bear it and take the grief. Rightly, you know, but Facebook came to us on the day. Can you believe that? On the day that we are launching and say, listen, you've put this in, you need to change something. We were like, oh my God, are you serious? But we carried on, kept going, and we just disabled it. So we connect to our Facebook. This is the one that you need to connect. Once you go to connect to your Facebook, I won't do it because mine's already connected, but once you go, it will go to Facebook. So you need to be logged into Facebook, okay? It will go to your Facebook, and then it will say, do you give permission for IconLead to post to your pages or something along those times? All you have to do is tick yes. Okay. IconLead, us as individuals, this company does not do anything with any of your information. We don't even have access to it. All you are doing is giving IconLead the permission to post for you. Okay, nothing else. If you saw the first video that I sent out about putting in like HTML static tabs and showed you how to do this. Well, this basically automates it for you. So you don't have that three-step process. And what I mean by that is I'll go to the gallery, I'll choose the first image, okay, At the top here, when you hover over each one, it'll tell you which it is. So I think it's Facebook tab publish. Once it's connected, it will then show all your Facebook pages. Like I said, most internet marketers have a whole host of Facebook pages. If you've got a client, all you would need to say to that client is you just need to make me admin of your Facebook page, and then I can be able to post to it. That's all you need, admin rights of a Facebook page. So we'll choose the top one just for ease. We'll do save. Okay, so it will tell you photo added to Facebook page successfully. So this is the one with all the icons. You go over to Facebook, you find your page that it's been posted to. I shouldn't go on Facebook because I just get sucked in and start to look at stuff. Okay, so you go to the app. Okay, and there we are. In fact, is it the app or is it the other one? Manage tabs. Let's have a look. It might be test. Let me just see. It's test actually. Let me just put that there because it was the other one, wasn't it? And I'm just going to show you something quickly as well, guys. So test. We'll look there. Right. Okay. A few people have sent a question in today. Let me just show you that everything works in there, though, so you can see. So you get the video. You get the GoToWebinar sign up. You get that's not found because it was a JVZoo link, so don't worry about that. So there you can see, so you can promote within Facebook. Okay, just quickly, what I'll show you is, because some people, let me just go back. Is it in setting? No, just go to page. Let me just go to page. I need to find it now. This is where right. Okay. What I'm going to show you here, guys, is how you edit. It must be settings. Yes, it is settings. It is settings. So just go back to the page. You can see it. So obviously you can post directly to the Facebook tabs. The issue is that some people are saying, well, I don't want icon lead. I don't want the tab saying icon lead. I don't want the image of icon lead. Okay, that's absolutely fine. You go to settings in your Facebook page. You go to the left-hand side to apps. Okay, you find the app, which is this icon lead one. Okay, you go to edit settings. I've called it test. So what I can call it now is, what was that fan page? So Expert Marketer Pro. We'll go to save. I can change the custom tab image if I want. Okay, and just go OK. Go back to the page, and as you can see, the tab has changed. Okay, so the tab actual name of the tab has changed. And as we go in, exactly the same again. So you could have you could have contest here, you could have video review here. What you know, I'm not trying to get you to, I'm not trying to put words in your mouth, but you could put literally anything you wanted there. So you can name the tab whichever you want. Okay, and that's how you do that. Now with regards, and again, this isn't kind of any webinar with regards to Facebook retargeting. I've done webinars about that before. If you're in the members area, in the mastermind group, you will have access to the training for, and I'm sure you've seen that video on retargeting, but retargeting, guys, is probably the most single powerful thing on the internet. It really is. And I'm not going to go into a rant about how everyone should be using it, but the conversions are insane, just purely because people have shown an interest in what you have had to offer, and all you're going to do is, in want of a better term, give them that gentle push over the edge, and you're just showing them that repetitive image, that repetitive ad over and over again. It may be that they've got distracted, the phone went, the kids started screaming, the wife started screaming, so they didn't buy at that present time, and that little reminder is very much, you know, what they need to actually buy. Think about yourself whenever you've been to, you know, let's say a car, to buy a car, and you've not bought it there and then. You never even intended to buy it, but then the car man rings you up and he says, okay, somebody's looking at it, you know, we can knock you $500 off it, and they keep pushing and pushing and pushing, and eventually you buy. It's the same as when you go onto Amazon, click on a product, and then the advertisement starts to follow you around the internet like a bad smell. That's how powerful it is, and if the big boys are doing it, you know, there's a reason for that. So yeah, retargeting. So what we can do here, the Facebook retargeting link. Now you get the tracking pixel and I may be able to do a little bit more on that at another time. But you get the tracking pixel from Facebook, you paste that in here, and this is individual for each image. Okay, so it's not for every single image. So you may have images for different clients. Okay, you can set up tracking for each individual client. Now, when anybody lands on that image and it has an icon in it, the tracking pixel will fire. And what the tracking pixel then does, it sends that information to Facebook. Facebook collects that information. As long as they have the same information on that person, whether it be an email or such, then they will collect that person's information and build you a list in Facebook that you can start to drive traffic to, whether it be the same offer or whether it be a related offer. And again, I have success with both. Okay, listen, I'm not getting you to suck eggs, but I'll show you just a few more things and then I'm going to open it up to questions. So the analytics again are opened up to people in the actual Pro. So what we're going to do here with the analytics, we can look where the traffic's coming from, we can look who's landing on this. Again, we can tailor our message to meet the needs of the people from which they are coming, the country they are coming. We can use this to see whether our traffic is top tier traffic. Are we using a solo? Is it tier 1 or is he sending me tier 3? Right, I want my money back. So it's fantastic as a tracking tool, and a lot of people don't even do tracking on solo ads, which is insane. The average time spent on here, obviously I've been doing demonstrations, so that's why it's so big, but the higher this is, the better. You're keeping that engagement level up. What you're showing people is what they want to see. Otherwise, you remember that statement, it takes about, you have only 3 seconds, 2 or 3 seconds to grab a person's attention. And that's what it's all about. You're grabbing the attention, you're keeping it. Look at unique visitors versus return visitors. Are people coming back time and time again? Are they the unique clicks? And again, that's what it's gathering. You can look at traffic by day. Okay, so I've had a spike in traffic on the 5th of the 2nd, which is today, which is expectable. There's people on, and people have been looking at these images, so I can see the spike. Why did I get a spike? Did he send the traffic when he said he was going to send it? Okay, again, I can look at the links that are getting the most interaction or the hotspots, so I can see that my links with the Amazon links are getting the most action. I can see that the one with the notebook is getting virtually any action. Is that because of the icon that I'm using? Is that because of the position of the icon? These are all things that you can use for split testing of your images with those hotspots. And again, just something as simple as changing a color on an icon, just something as simple as changing the icon position, of changing the icon actual image can change. It's unbelievable. One word in a sales copy can get you more sales than you've ever dreamed, and it's just ridiculous. But this gives you those stats, that data. You can use this data for yourself or for your clients. What we also see is the traffic by device, okay, which is expected on this. Everyone's on desktop. The operating system, people still use Windows, which again, it blows my mind. Traffic by browser, okay, yeah, everyone's on Chrome, Safari and Firefox. The done for you templates, guys, someone's asked me before, what do we do with the done for you templates? All you do for the done for you templates, you download them and then you can upload them to the software. They come in 2 sizes. They come in the size that's perfect for the browser, that it's fully visible, and they come for the size that is perfect for Facebook. And they're in 10 different niches. And again, the guys in the Pro, you have this. And that, I believe, is the vast majority of what I wanted to show you. Like I said, if you have an autoresponder that isn't integrated within the software, then all you would do is simply click on the hotspot, use the custom HTML and put in your HTML there, and that is where you get your autoresponder in. Again, the custom HTML, I didn't realize how popular that was going to be and how powerful, but there's people using it for so many wild and wacky things, which is good to know. One thing about the software is that this was not only, well, it was my idea, I developed it, but we took the software, we set up a beta group, and it's great to see some of the beta group members in here. So, hey guys, thank you for coming. And listen, the guys in the beta group didn't get it for free. They invested in the product. But what we also did with the beta test group is to take it away, see what you think, let us know. And they did. and they give us ideas, and they give us some absolutely amazing ideas. They were brilliant. And a lot of the ideas, what you see, has been actually, they actually recommended that, so we put it into the software and we're using it. So it's very much a tool for marketers, created by marketers. We've not got everything perfect. I'm not going to deny that. And we can change things slightly, and it is going to be an ongoing concern. Any updates that we do, you will get those updates. There's no issues about that. You paid a one-off payment. That is it. When we bring this out when we close this tonight, when it comes back, it may not be tomorrow, but when it comes back to the marketplace, it's going to be a monthly fee. So your position is secure now, but anybody else coming in after tonight, even with the upgrades, will have to pay a monthly fee. So what I'm going to do, I can see a lot of questions coming in. This is going to be a long night, but this is good because you're asking all the questions. Right, I'm going to start at the top. Now, don't put any more in yet. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of questions coming in here, guys, so I'm going to try and get to as many as I can. Facebook Mobile, it will not work on, you can't see tabs through Facebook, okay? So you can only post to fan pages in Facebook, yeah, because Facebook don't allow anything other than images or video. This has a CSS file, this has a custom HTML. Facebook won't allow that, so you have to go to the tabs, okay? You cannot see tabs through mobile devices, but the software is mobile optimized, so the images that you create will be viewed by mobile devices slightly different in the fact that there's no hover feature. You know, here I've got my mouse, I can hover over this and it'll open. On an iPad, iPhone, Galaxy, there isn't that. So when you tap on the icon, the actual image, the video, whatever you've got there will be represented, and then they tap on it again and it will go there. It's just because of different operating systems. Right, okay. Andrew, we'll look into that. Okay, if there's something that's not working, we will look into it. At the moment, Gonzalo, the only one we use is GoToWebinar. Okay. Edward, no, you cannot post to groups because you don't. See, a lot of people, and I don't know why, a lot of people are telling me that they have software that automatically posts to groups. And I don't think you are doing that, but I would strongly advise about anybody who is doing that on the call to not do it, okay? If you have a software that automatically posts to groups and it posts offer, you're not going to make any sales. You're going to be classed as spam. You may have groups, but groups don't have the kind of tabs you can put these images in. You can put the link in, you can put the URL link in, and it will say, say something about it, and then it will take you directly to the actual image. But to post it directly to Facebook, to the news feed, you can't do that. Okay, just going through these. I don't know that I can see many uses for the image within apps. Ian, again, I think you maybe know more than that, but the functionality of the images, since we have had them set up, have always maintained. Okay, they have never ever failed on us. The apps still work. The icons still work. I think that's maybe what you're getting. I'm not 100% with that question, so we just clear it again. I'll do that. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at some of the pages there. So yeah, you can use iframe, no problem. If you know what you're doing with iframe, then please use it. Okay. No, Facebook or Twitter will not allow interactive headers because you can only upload image. The only place that you can put the interactive images, guys, is through the URL or through the embedded code that will accept embedded code. If it doesn't accept an embedded code, 9 times out of 10 you could probably bet that it won't work there. If you can put an embedded code there, if you can put a URL there, then it will work. But to simply put it on, let's say, a Facebook header, timeline image, no, it won't work there. Okay. What about the hotspots and embedded image in WordPress disappearing? Richard, we do not know about that, but we will look at that with WordPress. In fact, the actual WordPress is working extremely well for our users as well, really well. Okay. So you have a question maybe before this started. Will Icon Lead have an option to add multiple tabs? No, Sean, the reason about that is you can only post to one tab within each page. So you have one option, and then when you post to a new, or should I say when you post a new image to the tabs, then what will happen is it will override the old image. It will always use the newest one. We can't do it to unlimited ones. You could use the static HTML like we showed you, but there is no way of doing it to multiple tabs. So that would mean multiple applications. When you get permission off Facebook to do this, they give you one application, and that allows you to post to those tabs, so there won't be an ability to post to multiple tabs. But you could use the custom HTML, the static HTML tab offers. You could quite easily do that and grab different URLs from the software and post that in there. Okay. No, William, retargeting is in the main as well. Okay, I'll just give you a difference between the main and the pro, because a lot of people are asking this, which I should have explained, and we haven't kind of. And I apologise for any ladies on the call. We haven't tried to screw anyone over. We give you a hell of a lot with the main. So the main, you get the autoresponder integration, you get the Facebook tab posting, you get the Facebook retargeting, you get all the abilities to add video, image, URL redirects. The tap to call feature is extremely powerful. You know, the 500 odd icons. You know, we've really made sure that every person has got, you know, a hell of a lot for the money. The upgrade, what the upgrade gives you is really for the people who are doing a hell of a lot with marketing, whether it be for themselves and clients. So it gives you the developers' rights, so you can use, and I should say the main gives you the single license. So the developers' rights on the main, the pro, so you can use it on your pages, on your clients' pages, unlimited amount of times. What you can also do with the actual pro upgrade, you get all the analytics, so it opens up the analytics, the global analytics. You can see about your traffic, where it's coming from, and so on and so on. Again, use it for yourself or for your clients. You get the flexibility of the icons, so you can change the sizes of the icons, you can change the color of the icons with the pro version. You also get the GoToWebinar integration with the pro version, and you also get the MP3, and you also get the done for you templates within the actual software to download. Okay. So a good deal of traffic on Facebook is mobile. No, because I'll just answer your question though, Gail. You've asked about Facebook. Yeah, Facebook mobile traffic is good. So you can basically drive Facebook mobile traffic to these images. So I could set up Facebook ads, okay, and I could point my ads to this URL, and then Facebook would, say I chose Facebook mobile, then anybody searching on their mobile device would come to my links and they would be mobile optimized. So I'm not losing out on any traffic there whatsoever, because each image that you do, the software will allow it to be mobile optimized. So everything can be viewed through the actual mobile. The real beauty about it as well is, think about an average squeeze page. Think about the average banner. Now, if you have a banner on a website, what do you do? Well, usually it's a banner promoting something. So you have a banner promoting something, and then you have it when the person clicks on it, they go to one link. Same with the squeeze page, it has one opt-in because you want people to opt in. With these individual images, you can have video on there. You can have different URL redirects. You can have an autoresponder integration. You can have, you know, images, text. So you can do a lot more. You have a lot more freedom, and we don't lose out on any mobile traffic because it's completely mobile optimized. Let's have a look in there. So custom HTML, basically you add the custom HTML. So say for instance you had an autoresponder. If you go to an autoresponder and it's not including the software, they will give you a custom HTML code. Input the custom HTML code, and then when they click on that hotspot, hover over that hotspot, it will be visible. Teespring, they give custom HTML. You know, if you're selling t-shirts, if you're promoting something that gives you a custom HTML code, it will accept it. And what the custom HTML code is basically doing is when you put it in there, it will be displayed within the tab. Okay, again, really, really powerful. We have not, Andrew, the The one that we have tested, and again, like I said, this is where we're going to ask the questions. Andrew asking, can we add the images to email? We have GetResponse. It will accept HTML, but it doesn't like the CSS code. So at the moment, the ones that we are putting in to our emails, it won't show the icons. But leave that with us. We are looking if there is any potential for us to do something with the icons. But totally honest answer, at this present time, the testing that we have done with GetResponse, it doesn't show them in there. Okay, Jacqueline, if you've got the developer's license, you have unlimited sites. That's what you've got. You've got unlimited sites, Jacqueline. Alandra, no, they won't go in your time. You can have links in your timeline, and when you put that link on, it will say what you are representing, but you can't show. There's no software that can do this on your timeline because they will only accept images and video on timeline. They won't accept anything else. Vicky, if you had a HTML code for that, to someone to join an SMS list, then yeah, no problem at all. You could do that. Yeah, Craig, there is, regards WordPress is the way to put these types of images into a WordPress site as a shopping images. No problem at all. That's what some people are doing. So say, for instance, they have a WordPress site, they're advertising dresses, clothes. They have an icon on each one of the images, and that takes them to the actual link of the affiliate link. Okay, so look. Yeah, the public-private option, just what it did, let's have a look at that. The payment public action pros and cons. Craig, the public-private option, what we were going to do is basically with the public-private option, we have made it, when we first started this software, we will say, well, what we'll do, we'll allow people to share their images if they want with the icon lead community. So those images would be viewable for everyone to see, but then we thought, no, that's not a good thing. Just keep it private to you. So the images are private to you, because some people may not know about it and they wouldn't want their images being seen by other people. So all the images are only shown to you on your actual page. They're not seen to anyone else. That lock really needs to go. But what it makes it do is the fact that only you can see the images and nobody else, unless you give them the links or the embedded code. Ted, the only thing you could do is a custom HTML. We can only have GoToWebinar in the. That's the only thing with it. So people are asking about other autoresponders. Yes, you had the custom HTML code. I am unsure about GoToWebinar, other options, webinar services than GoToWebinar. If they provide you with a custom HTML that you can place somewhere, then you can put it in here and people will be able to sign up via the icons. But I can't give you a 100% answer because I don't know the webinar that you're on about, the service you're on about, but I also don't know whether they provide a HTML code. Yeah, John, we can go through user done for you templates. Yeah, basically, what this is like kind of a, we'll try and do that on the other call. This is like a Q&A session, but what you would do with the images is you would upload the image. So you would download the image first, a done for you template. You would upload it, whichever niche you want. Remember, the done for you templates also come with a fully editable files. So you can tailor them to your needs or your client's needs. Now what that means is that obviously if your client has a certain offer on, if you have a certain offer on, you just go into there and you basically change the text. You then, once you've got your icons on that image, you then simply display it in the Facebook tab by pressing the one tab feature in Facebook, and then it will go directly to that tab and be displayed. Now, there's loads of other things regards Facebook, and probably isn't the webinar for that, but again, you can use this for yourself or for your clients. Okay. Kathy, we've not kind of looked into that. We did, and that may come at a later stage with different kind of icons. The issue that we had with the shapes is the fact that even though it looks a very simple product, because we tried to make it that way, the simplicity of it, there is so much going on in the background with regards to the development that's gone on with this you wouldn't believe. And creating different size, or should I say different shapes with the actual glowing text around it is an absolute minefield. So circles, we are working on some currently. Whether or not we can manage to fix it, whether or not we can manage to do it, I'm not too sure. But at this present time, no, you can only have circles. So let's have a look at that. Yeah, Craig, of course you can. Yeah. Is it possible to get a permalink to the image in a Facebook tab page to share to Facebook group? I don't know, Charles, the honest answer to that. What you can do, and what I do, what Facebook likes, and I don't know how much people know about Facebook on here, but what Facebook likes is that keeping everything within Facebook. It charges you more, it costs you more to drive traffic away from Facebook. It makes sense. You know, they don't want people going away from the platform, and they'll charge you to do that. And also they've got to look what's happening in where they're sending people and so on and so on. Keeping everything within inside Facebook keeps your cost down, so your actual cost per click will be down, and you can then promote those tabs, you can promote posts within Facebook, and that's what we do as well to keep the cost down. The other thing as well is you can run contests within the tabs, and you can get people to like and share or to recommend. There's loads of things you can do, but this isn't the one for kind of Facebook at this moment in time, but yeah, it is really good. You can, Scott, how do you get people to share the image? Again, you'd have to look into kind of fan pages and what you can do with that. You can post people to tabs, you can direct people to tabs, you can give them the URLs and ask them to share it for a like, you know, a contest. So what you could do is basically set up something so they've got an opt-in form, run a contest, get them to share that image. There's quite a lot of things that you can do, because what you can also do is, because even though they won't be represented in Facebook and the icons work, you can still put the link, the URL link, into your newsfeed. So you could put that as a post, and it will set, and then write a little bit, and people will like and share. Like one guy in the Facebook group, I'll just have a look if he's on. I'm not too sure if he's on, and I'm not going to say his name if he's not on. But one guy in the Betagrets group, he got over 300 clicks of organic traffic on one of his links because of the icons, and all he did, he just posted about it and people started to like and to share it, and overnight, I think it was a 7-hour period, he got tons and tons of likes, and that was all organic traffic. Uploads in the main, am I right in saying it is limited to has the link been fixed to join the FB? Yes, Greg, if you are in the FB mastermind group, the link, if you've not got the link, what you need to do is, because the group is secret, we found that people were coming in who shouldn't be in the group, so we made the group secret, so you get the link to that. If that link isn't working, Greg, reach out to me on Facebook, make friends with me on Facebook, just put in your message that you're part of the mastermind group with your details, and you'll get access to the group, the Facebook group. Just going down. There's loads of questions coming in, guys, so I apologize if I'm missing some of them. Can I upgrade yeah, I really, there's a lot of people saying, can I upgrade next week? Can I upgrade? What we're going to struggle at here, and we're really going to struggle, and I need to be honest with you, is because this is going to go to a monthly membership, on the sales pages, it will be a monthly membership, so the sales buttons will be per month. So it's going to be extremely difficult to get you in next week at what it is now. And it's also going to be an inflated price. So if you do want to, this isn't about upgrading your accounts, but a lot of people are kind of asking that in chat. If you can upgrade your account, then I would do so before 12 p.m. EST, and that's the best recommendation. Anthony, again, traffic to images on Facebook, you know, that's a whole webinar in itself. You can organic traffic, you can get likes, shares, you can drive paid traffic. You know, I'm not going to be able to cover that in, you know, the minutes that we have for this webinar, but I do appreciate a question coming in. Okay. So I'm just going to say what Christy, if you would mind me saying what Christy said. I hope you don't mind. Christy Chase, thank you for that. So she said you can post it in Newsfeed. It's just a link to the URL page that opens up with the hotspots. I've posted 3 of them already in my Newsfeed. People are loving it. And that's what Christy said. I apologize for reading that out on her, Christy. But the real beauty about this, I love it when people show us examples of it working and them getting success. It really is, that is one of the benefits of doing a software like this. So thank you very much for that, Christy. I really do appreciate it. And Catherine said the same as well. She said, you can always post to your Facebook page with an image link that takes them. Yeah, Catherine, exactly right. So you do Facebook marketing as well. Alandra, there is no they are Facebook mobile in the fact that when people are searching via Facebook, they will view it. When you say they're not Facebook mobile, they're optimized. You can't have Facebook tabs on mobile. Nobody can do that. Okay. When you push your FFT and then do a new image, it'll just a second replace. Yes, Jonathan. But Jonathan's asked, when you post to your Facebook tab, then do a new image and re-upload, does the second replace the first or add a new tab? It replaces it, Jonathan. Because the software has the permissions, it is an application, it only has one permission, otherwise we'd have to have thousands of them to do different tabs. So it replaces the image that you put there. You can either change the icons. If you change the icons in the software, guys, and then press refresh on your Facebook tab, it will refresh automatically and change the icon. So that's another thing with the software. You don't have to delete that image and then add another image with a different hotspot. You can put a different hotspot in the software, press refresh, and it will automatically update to your Facebook page. Yeah, Cynthia, you can use, basically you can use, oh, I got something in chat there. No, okay. No, the single license, you can use it on different sites, guys. You can use it on different sites as long as they're your sites. So any one of the images, as long as they're your sites, yes, you have permission to do that, but you can't use them as a developer's license and use them for clients, use them on other websites. You have to have that, you have to own that site to be able to use it on that site. Let's go and just, okay, so yeah, Robert, this is exactly the power. Robert's just asked about Easy Sketch Pro videos. Can it be used with video? Totally. That's what it's all about. So, videos are massive. So you put in your URL, you upload your video to YouTube, to Vimeo, wherever. You put in your URL, then it will display your Easy Sketch Pro video within the hotspot when they hover over it. So not only have you got an absolutely quality video with your doodle video, but you're getting people interacting with the hotspot and then showing them the video. So there'll be an or twice. Okay, only post to tab. You can post to tabs. You post to tabs, and like someone just said, Pervez, that you can post the URL to your timeline with an image, and then it will go directly to them. What I've seen people do before, okay, guys, which is pretty neat, and I'll show you that trick, is that they take a picture or they take a screenshot of the picture with the flashing icon. They post that picture to Facebook, then they put the URL. So when a person sees it in the newsfeed, it looks like this image has got loads of flashing icons. Yes, they aren't flashing, but it's got these different things on it. And when they click on it, the URL will take them directly to that image. That's where then you get the likes and the shares going. Okay. You can do custom code, no problem. You can do that, Craig. So you can have custom HTML, so you can create a simple form for email, and then you can put that into the icon, no problem at all. Yeah. Gail, you're very experienced in this. Yeah, so you could use share buttons if you use the HTML option. So that would be great. Have a seen it. Frank, you could easily do a donation icon. We have in there, we have PayPal, we have Visa, we have other things and pieces, bits and pieces, so you could put that, and then you could put your call to action, donations, you could put a video about what you donated, what people were donating for, you get people to sign up, you can have a picture of you smiling with some kind of text, there's loads of things, but you can have things in there very, very easily. Jonathan, Pro version, you can have unlimited uploads of many images and unlimited clients. Thank you, Kathleen, really appreciate it. Okay, just guys in support, a lot of people are asking for the links for the upgrades. Can you just put them into chat so people can have them? We'll just put all three in so we can see it, because people are asking that. Okay, Kelly, yeah, I mean, that could be said about any kind of training. You know, when you talk about kind of retargeting, what I'll do for that, because you've asked for it, I'll show you how to get the retargeting pixel from Facebook and where you put it on the images. I will do that. If you come into the mastermind group, that's already in there. That's what we go on in the mastermind group. We do the 4 webinars. We cover Facebook. We cover webinars. We cover YouTube ranking. we cover offline, but we also put all the data within Facebook. Yep, of course I can show you the Facebook group. Just 2 seconds, guys. Just go to home. Okay, and it's great to see so many in the Facebook group in here as well. I appreciate you being in here. So it's the Icon Lead Mastermind group. This is secret, this group. And within the group, as you can see, I'm very active in the group. I've maybe not been as active over the last couple of days as I normally am. But we have people within the group posting. Okay, we have videos in there that go about certain things. We have people asking questions that we answer all we can. We have other people sharing what's working for them. This is about the retargeting, how to do retargeting, how to set it up. This is Mick, fantastic guy in the group. He showed you how he's using it with what he's doing for his local clients and doing it, which is pretty cool. And there's loads of kind of testimonials. There's loads of people showing and sharing, and they're quite at the forefront of showing that information. So that is the Facebook group. Let's go back to the software, to these questions. Okay, so let's have a look here. Perhaps we need Facebook. I have the Pro version. Are we limited to an? No, Andrew, you are not limited. You have the Pro version. Everything is unlimited for you. So if we then upgrade further, no. If you upgrade further, it doesn't do anything. Once you have the Pro version, guys, you have access to everything. So everything within the software is opened up once you have the Pro version. Yeah, Jim, I pressed the record button, so yes, please. I pray to God that it's recorded because it's GoToWebinar. But yeah, I pasted that in the. I pressed the play button, so hopefully we get that. Roger, hey Roger, how you doing, mate? I didn't see you in here. A good question, and you need to kind of try that yourself and try to see how you do. Now, sorry, guys, my little boy just come in and said night, so I'll just give him kissed. Both Roger and Helen have asked the same question, and I don't use Instagram and I don't use Pinterest. Okay, but you can try it. I couldn't give you an honest answer, and I think that's the best thing for me to say. I don't want to give you any bump and say, yeah, I don't use them myself. I know they were popular. I have enough trouble trying to keep on top of Facebook and getting sucked into that, so I didn't. But yeah, if you can use that, Roger, and let me know, that'd be fantastic. Thanks, Sean. He's saying the Pro upgrade is really worth it for those thinking about it. Appreciate that. Anthony, again, I don't use YouTube thumbnails, but if it allows you to have HTML code, then you basically will be able to do that. Can we remove or mask the icon logo which posted as being used for clients when we want to hide? You'd have to do some kind of iframing with the software to remove. The thing what a lot of people don't realize, and I'm sure you do, Andrew, we take care of all the hosting, which is, well, it's expensive in itself. We use Liquid Storm, and again, I'm upfront with everything we're doing. There's no kind of cloak and dagger. Liquid Storm's probably one of the most expensive servers out there. 0.5% of downtime, hardly anything. Absolutely amazing. The support are amazing. So we use that. We pay a lot of money. We pay a lot of money to host all this, but also with the software, the images are uploaded to S3, completely secure. We don't do anything with those images. We never look at them. We never share them. We don't even access them. They're in a secure bucket. That is where they go. What we also do, because we post to Facebook, you have to have the correct SSL certificate. So it's a HTTPS URL. Facebook won't allow anything else. So we pay for that as well, and we'll keep paying for that constantly. And that's why we're doing it. So it's extremely difficult to provide different URLs and do things like that because we do everything ourselves. Okay, great. No, it's fine, Ganti. If you've got the developer license, you basically, when you go in the software, it will show you've got the Pro version, and that will know when you've got the Pro version, it will say that your account is Pro. If you know it's Pro, then you've got the developer's license. There's only really two kind of memberships in the software, guys. That is the main, and that is the Pro version. The mastermind group goes to a Facebook group where we do, private training, one-on-ones, webinars. That's what the mastermind group is all about. So the two options within the software are the main which is the single license, and the Pro, which gives you the developer's license and opens everything up. Lars, the mastermind sessions will be recorded. Okay, definitely, 100%. And if they don't record for some reason, I'll shoot them again. And they will, if you're not able to attend the webinars, the full webinars we set, they will go into the members area, in the members area. Okay. Jonathan, if you get in before midnight EST tonight, maybe first thing in the morning, because when I wake up, I'll shut the offer off. But it will shut down tomorrow. Okay, Robert, I can see your questions. So it says, my questions look grey and don't seem to get through. They're coming through, my friends. The larger size images, they resized them for you, Richard. And again, maybe, Jodelle, can you answer that one? I don't think we've got one on there. CS in line for email. Scott, maybe. Again, I can't. It seems I can't answer anything, but people are asking me questions because what's the real beauty about this software, and which has overwhelmed me, is the different potential and different possibilities that people see. Honestly, if I could screenshot this and screen share it with you and just show you the ideas, can you do this, can you do that, can you do that? They're amazing, and there are things that I never even thought about. That's the real beauty about it, because it gives you so many more options. So all I would say is, and this is the cast iron truth, guys, hand on heart, if you thought the software would do something, okay, and you trial it and it doesn't, and then it doesn't meet your needs, let us know. We will refund your account. You've got 60 days. Everybody on here has bought the software. You have 60 days to trial it. We're that confident in the software and its abilities, and if it doesn't work, we will do something about that. We're always with the support. But if you thought it did something and it didn't, if you thought to yourself, well, I bought it for that and I can't do it, then just put in a support ticket. We'll refund you, no question asked. In fact, we'll thank you for using the software and wish you well, and hopefully we'll do business for you in the future. And I can't be fairer than that. So sometimes if you think I'm shirting around the answer and saying I'm not too sure, it's because I don't want to give you the wrong answer. All I would say is that if you've got an answer and I don't answer it, try it, and if it doesn't work, then just come and you know, I shouldn't really be saying that. I shouldn't be promoting refunds, but you pay for a software, you want it to do what you want it to do, and that's the end of it. Okay. Do you want to say something about the using Icon Lead to tell a story by linking images? Mike, very good question. Yeah, so what Mick's done in the software, Mick, what he does, he tells a story. And Mick's part of the group, and he's just reminding me. So Mick has his company, and basically what he does, he tells a story within each icon. So he uses the numbers. Sometimes he uses an image with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or sometimes what he'll do, he'll have a number 1, and then when the person opens up, it'll say something, it'll show something, and when they click on it, it will then go to another Icon Lead image. So it will redirect, and it will tell them a story through the Icon Lead. Does that make sense? So you can use the URL that it provides, and you can put it in the redirect, and once they click on there, they'll be redirected to another Icon Lead image, and you can literally take them on the story, and it's working well. Thank you for that, Mick. I appreciate you saying that. Okay. Thank you, Gail. Yeah, I appreciate that. What Gail is saying is HTML is the best feature of Icon Lead, and it gives amazing flexibility. Thanks for including it. No problem at all. Yeah, of course you can, Mark. So you can make a still photo of the final composite that links to the Icon Lead URL. Yeah, no problem at all. You could do that. John, I don't know. That seems a bit independent to you. What it will do, it will only allow you to link the software to your individual Facebook account. So, you know, I think the only way that we could do that is if you logged into the other one. I don't know, but it has to be your Facebook account, and then it would log to that. Okay. Yep, social mobile sites. Yeah, it can be used to add to that. Yeah. With separate scenarios for use of Icon Lead, how to get the hotspotted image off your services of the location of final use to me. It isn't clear in the members area. So wait a minute, let me just read that one. So how are you going to expand the how-to section of the members area with separate scenarios for use of Icon Lead, how to get the hotspotted image off your servers? I'm not too clear on that, Robert. Can you send me a PM? Can you send me a personal message or to my email, and I'll get onto that and I'll answer that best thing here. Skin player template, of course you can, Kimberly. You're asking, can we make one? Well, we have 10 in there. Have we got beauty? No, there is potential. But what I would say, if you've got an idea of an icon or an actual template, take the template sizes that you have, take the template sizes and go over to Fiverr and say, this is the template type structure that I want. These are the sizes that I want. Pay $5 and you'll have a template built. We paid a hell of a lot of money for our templates to be created by professional designers. But if you go over to Fiverr just for a one-off image, that's probably the best advice. Craig, you've asked about changing the password. No, we don't give that feature in the software just because of where the software works. Andrew, yes, it is being recorded. Sid, there's not at this present time, Michael, going to be a white label version. And let me explain why that is going to be. The reason behind that is because of how much positive feedback we're getting about this and how people are buying the Pro upgrade to use it for them and their clients. What we don't want to do, if we gave the white label feature, it would flood the marketplace. People would sell membership after membership after membership, and it wouldn't give that exclusivity that our members now have. So now you've got instant access to it. You can use it if you've got the Pro version for you and your clients. Now, when anybody comes in after tomorrow, they're going to pay a monthly fee. If we suddenly opened up the white label version and said, there you go, pay us a one-off payment and go and sell as many members as you want, every man and his dog would have the software. So you'd lose that edge. So we're still keeping that in the back locker, and it's not going to come out anytime soon. Okay. Waldo, it linked into it's $97 the OTO, and this isn't about kind of doing any upsells, but I'll just tell you, Waldo, it's members to the mastermind group in Facebook, but not only the mastermind group in Facebook, you're also going to get 4 webinars, done for you webinars, where we're going to go through Facebook marketing, offline marketing, YouTube with ranking videos, and also how to do webinars. That's the basic. I don't want to go too much into detail because this isn't kind of trying to sell you any upsells. Yes, Kathleen, there'll be a recording by tomorrow. Tomorrow is the one where we're going to do the bonus one and show you some other techniques of how to use it, which will be pretty cool. Yep, you can embed an icon PayPal Pay Link button. We have, basically, Alios, we have a PayPal button in the software. Okay, so use that icon. You could then put the HTML code of your PayPal button, which they provide. And then you could have people who click directly on that go directly to your PayPal button. You could have it a payment link, whatever it is, you could do that very easily. Helen, I don't know. You're asking about Pinterest. That's been asked before. I don't use Pinterest and I don't use Instagram. I don't even know where you upload an image. If you can upload an image by a URL, if you can upload an image by an embedded code, then yes. If you can't, then it's probably highly unlikely. Okay, Suzette, we will get that to you. I'm just going to put your name in. Jodelle, Rachel, can you just sort Suzette out? She says she's not got Suzette. She says she's not got a password. Jumella, I do not know. Okay. Can we image the icons? Okay, let me just look in there. What I'm looking. Okay, so let me go with the questions. Okay. So single license, can one of 50 images be used on different websites? Yes, Nikki, they can, as long as you own those websites. Okay, guys, as long as you own them. Can I change the background image and keep the hotspots? Yes, you can. Okay. No, sorry. To do that, you'd have to delete the icons. So no, you couldn't do that. You couldn't keep all the icons in place and change the image because the icons are on the images. Julie, hey Julie, how you doing? How was January? How was dry January? It killed me. It killed me. The Pro version is $67 until this evening EST, midnight EST. Do you have the link to the mastermind group? Yeah, Jonathan, we'll get that for you. Basically, what I want you to do is to reach out to me, just put a friend request, and then I'll add you to the group. Okay. Yes, Jim, it can be. So once you put the image on your fan page, yeah, it can be shared. and you could also do the URL basically where you put it on your news feed, and that could be shared. Dion, again, Joomla, I don't use Joomla, so I don't know. Again, try it out. If it doesn't work, we'll give you the refund. Okay, so if you have 3 hotspots on a photo, how would you recommend to post your affiliate link on the photo? Well, I'd point people in the direction of that. I'd have one possible video. I'd have one maybe image. I'd have an explanation. You could even have just one icon, you know, like what I'm doing in that image that you can see. I'm holding my hand up. I'm pointing at the URL redirect, and I'm getting people. And that's how we got a lot of JVs on board, a lot of affiliates. We sent out these images. And what everyone was saying, the affiliates and the JVs were like, we've never seen this before. It instantly got us attracted. We don't normally watch videos, but we watched this video because it was something that we've not seen. And we got a lot of affiliates on board by simply sending out an image with me, that ugly mug there that you can see, pointing at the actual software that you can see. Sorry, my screen just went blank. Why did that go blank? Okay, oh, that's why it went blank. So yeah, so all we did is that was it. That's all I did. None of these are the hotspots. Okay, I had this hotspot with a video. I'll show you the technique that I did. I had this hotspot with a video. They went to play the video, and the last questions that I put in, or the last thing that I said to them was, down below here there is an icon. Go and click on there, and you can grab your affiliate link. And that's what people did, and they loved it. So yeah, it really does change the way people see things. Okay, we're going to try and get this webinar replay out because a lot of things are saying. You can have sounds on the icons. Well, saying that you can have sound, you can play MP3 if you have the Pro upgrade. So in the icon, there's no actual sound there. You know, they click on the icon and a sound is made like ping. But if they click on the icon and you have an embedded, cloud MP3, whatever, they can play the MP3 from within the software. Okay. 12 p.m. tomorrow. No, it's Yana. It's 12 tonight. So EST tonight it closes down. Okay. So if you bought front-end product and Pro for no, Jeremy, you probably bought 2 of the main there because it's $19 for the main and it's $67 for the Pro. So maybe you bought 2 of the main. Abdullah, you would add video to the icon lead. So you'd add your, whether it be Easy Sketch Pro, whether it be Expandio, whether it be YouTube, you'd add your videos to the actual images, then the icons will display your videos. Okay, John, so what we were saying about the news feed is that you put a URL that the software provides. Let me just show you, guys, so we can, and this wasn't meant to be a demonstration, it was more Q&A, but I want to show you so you can know. So what we're going to do here, we get the embedded code, copy, we go over to Facebook. Okay, I'll put it into the mastermind group. So we'll do paste. Now what that will do, as you can see, it provides this. This is what it provides. Now what I could do, okay, very, very easily, I could click the remove. That would remove my image. Now what I could do, I could go back over to here, I could take a screenshot of that, take it, and then go and put it back into there. Now when I go to post, okay, it will post that with my image. Now when somebody clicks on that, they will go directly to the image from within Facebook. Now obviously this is in a group, but they can like it. I'm going to like my own post here, which is a bit sad. Okay, and they can share it. Within the group is a little bit different because it's a group, but if it was on a news feed, they could like it, they could share it, and that's where you get that interaction. Simple comment like, have you ever seen anything like this? And then people, you know, you're asking a question, you get that curiosity. What do you think about this? And again, people will click on these links and go to them, and you're going to get that interaction. Let's just go back over there, guys. Just some more chat. I've got some more chat in there. I've lost the chat now. Fantastic. Can somebody just put something in chat? Just put hey or something because the chat box has just died on me. So just put into chat. There we are. Brilliant. Thank you. Thank you very much. Right. We can't do a price freeze because it is basically Okay. No, we can't have price feeds because the payment button has to change on the sales pages, so it's impossible. So it does shut tonight at midnight. If you're not able to get in now, like I said, we are going to go to the monthly and we will give you notice about that. Okay, just going down. Okay, Gerald, I take your point on board. Yeah, I will do. So John has said LinkedIn, they say they allowed iframes, so couldn't it be used in that way? Then it could then, John. Yeah, test it. Let us know. I don't use LinkedIn either. You can, so Gaila says you can capture tab traffic from mobile. I'm doing it now. Okay, so I didn't know that myself. Okay, so tab traffic, I'll have to look at that. And should I buy something? What product is that? Will be monthly fee based and when? John, it's going to go monthly. Basically, what's going to happen is it's going to go to a monthly product this tomorrow, a monthly prescription. Okay, so Lee, the best way to keep the link from Facebook newsfeed on a page is to pin the linked image to the top of the feed. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So can you please repost your webinars somewhere in this group? Yeah, Victor, basically we've not done the webinars yet, so I will give you the webinar tomorrow, Victor, is at the same time, which is 3 p.m. EST, which is 8 p.m. in the UK. Is the developer's license you keep mentioning the Pro version? Jonathan, yes it is. The Pro version gives you the developer's license. Jim, no you can't. At this current time, we are working on that. Jim's asked about putting a hotspot to a video. We are working on that, and just watch this space. Let's have a look. No, John, you can't upload custom icons. You could use different icons or custom in HTML, but that's all you can do. So in the settings that the app was just set for me, I've changed this to public. Yeah, there isn't much difference with that feature at the moment, Julia. The reason we had that feature was that we were going to allow people, if you wanted to share your images into the group and they could look at how you were doing it and what you were doing, we thought that would open a minefield where people wouldn't know what it was and they wouldn't want their images sharing, so we turned that off, but we may bring it back. So you can put these on our post in Facebook. Yes, Cynthia, you can. You can put these on your post in Facebook. Okay. So so you put an image on pin post on Facebook, then the icons don't work. Must go to the other page where the icons will be live, but they would have to click in the icons again. Yes, yeah, they would have to click on the icons again. So basically, when you post to Facebook, just to the newsfeed, we're not talking about tabs now. You would post, and then when they clicked on your link, they would go to that URL that the software provides, and then they could click and use the icons very, very easily. Where is just the image link? Jacqueline's asking. The image link is here on the right-hand side. Everything's up here on the right-hand side. That is the image link. Okay, and that gives you the image link directly there. Right, some more questions coming in. Craig, yeah, I'm going to get something out to you about. Craig just asked, would it be cool for you to see a list of icons with searchable tags? We're going to try and get a list of the icons out to people, and I appreciate what you're saying with searchable tags. There are a lot of them, but what we didn't want to do, we didn't want to skimp and give people, not what they were looking for, so we did that. Okay, if we post multiple ones to a single tab, how would you only show one? Yeah, Andrew, you can only post one image to one tab. When you post a new image to that tab, okay, it will overwrite the last image that was there. So you can't post multiple times to a single tab. Well, you can post multiple times to a single tab, but it will only ever show one image and the last image that you post. Okay. So when you insert the picture on the website or Facebook and they click on the picture, it always appears in the browser address icon layers. You can mask it, at least to see out. Yeah, George, you can do masking of URLs, but even when you mask the URL, it will go to that URL. So what you would have to do, you'd have to do some form of iframing, and that's just too technical at this moment to actually speak about on this call, but there is a way of doing it. John, there is local strategy training in the mastermind group, which we will cover. Okay. Yep, Kimberly, that is the cost of the Facebook group. That gets you into the mastermind group, and that gives you access to the live webinars as well. Soundclone.com is free, Jeffrey. We use soundclone.com. That's what we have been using to upload it. Try yourself, this works. Okay, Mark, if you open that up with support, we will get that through for you. Fred, we will put that link in for you. Jordell and Rachel, could you put link? Fred's asking about a link to get into the Facebook group. Just show them that. Okay. Ron, know what you can do. You can add your Easy Sketch Pro videos, your Video Maker, etc., your Expander videos to the software, and it will display those videos. Okay, no problem. Yes, Mark, we're going to have a thingy. So is the mastermind included with the Pro version? No, Michael, it's separate. No, Vicky, the mastermind group is available to the main people. You could simply go straight to the mastermind and get in. A lot about what we're talking about is talking about, you know, finding local clients on one of the webinars. So the Pro version would be advantageous, but it's still available to you. Okay, I really don't need the upgrade. I had to get that lost FB app mobile traffic. Gail is making the deal to me. So let's Gail, hit me up on chat and we'll speak about that. Okay, just give me 2 seconds. Just gonna put in that. I'm just answering somebody here. Okay, sorry guys, we're going a bit quiet. Okay. Can you confirm favorite town? Can I put it? Will it be best with the target viewers? Can you clarify the Facebook timeline concern? I haven't heard it addressed. Will it be addressed, or will it forever live only in a tab? Yeah, Alejandro, we have kind of spoke about that. It goes into a tab. You can put the URLs onto basically onto your news feed, but it won't display it will display an image. Okay, so you'll see the image, but the icons won't be present. So what you could do is an image with those icons on, just as a static image, and upload that. But then they click on the link, they will go to the image with the icons. Okay, so there's some questions. Very cool, thank you. No, John, you can't upload those. Can you create an ideas board in the members area? Very good, Anthony. A lot of people are giving us some ideas in the members area. Yeah, definitely. I appreciate what you're saying there, and we will have an ideas board. In fact, anything you put in there does get looked at, so thank you. If you join the Pro group, no, you're not in the Mastermind group. Guys, what I'll do is I'm just going to just pause my screen, and what I will do is, where are we at now? Okay, I'm just going to get you some of the actual links, because a lot of people are asking for the links. Okay, so I'll just put in the links there just so you have them and you can see what it's all about. I've got so many tabs open, it's unbelievable. Right, so the Pro is the okay, because people are asking. So guys, this is going to, that's going for the Pro. If you want to upgrade to the Pro, all entire license, that's for the Pro, and the Mastermind, because a lot of people are asking for different ones, and that's the Mastermind. And listen, you know, there's no pressure on anybody. You know, a lot of people push and say, you know, get in now, get in now. You know, this is a very relaxed webinar. Go and have a look at them. You've got till midnight tonight to think it over, but I can give you as much information as you want on this call. Right, so let's go back to icon lead. Let's go back to the, and let's go to play. Right, okay. Yes, yes. The Mastermind includes access to the Facebook group. A lot of people are asking why that is, and let me explain. Now, there's literally been thousands of people who have bought Icon Lead, Mastermind, and Pro. Now, what I want to do, I want to be able to answer all the questions in the Mastermind group. Now, I know that's not for everybody. People don't want to be asking questions. People don't want a group. People don't want to go on webinars, live webinars, and so on and so on. So this is really focusing on the people that, want to be able to use the software and haven't known how to get into certain markets and do certain things, or just to get a little bit more information. When we really kind of push you to use the software. Now, if we let everybody into the Facebook group, I wouldn't, and again, this is probably one of my failings, I wouldn't be able to answer everybody. I'd get completely stressed. I've got kind of OCD in the fact that when somebody sends me a message, I have to answer it, and I have to answer it really quickly, or as quickly as I possibly can. So if there's thousands of people in there, I just wouldn't have the ability to answer everybody, and I do like to keep it on a one-on-one basis. If anybody asks me a question out of courtesy, I have to answer it. So that's why the mastermind group is separate, and that is why people pay to get in there, just because of that one-on-one situation. So it's not a case of me just trying to drag out more money. It is because, like I said, that OCD and me have to answer questions, and people would be miffed, if they're asking questions time and time again, and I wasn't getting to them. And if there were a lot of questions coming into a group, they would get lost. So that is one of the reasons as well. Okay, excellent. John, okay, that is, yeah, I appreciate that. Yes, there's going to be a replay, Rodney, of this. Maybe we can open another Facebook group for them. We'll have a see. Okay. Kimberly, hit me up on support about that when you're asking about the mastermind. I'll try to answer that. Rich, if Facebook changed things, then we will be the first to do anything about it. It isn't to do with the software, it's because Facebook won't allow you to post a newsfeed and have interactive images. We could do it with video with Page Genesis, if anyone got in Page Genesis, because they allowed us to use, what is it called now? I can't remember the software that we use now, I'll think of it in a minute. But with embedded code, you can't do it, and the CSS as well. Kevin, I'm not too sure about Google+. Try it. LinkedIn, exactly as well. Try it as well. Pinterest, I don't use Pinterest, so I don't know. Icon Lead can be associated. Basically, Ian Marketing has said, can Icon Lead be associated with primary Facebook account as well as any fan pages that I manage? As long as you have the admin rights over any of those fan pages, and obviously if you manage them, you have admin rights, you can post to them. It's your software, you can post them. As long as if you have the main package, you can only post to your pages. If you're posting to clients' pages, you need to have the Pro, the developer's license. Can you add the icons to a Twitter photo? If so, does that meet Twitter? I don't use Twitter again, Richard. Like I said, I come on Facebook, I'm nosy, I look what my friends are up to. It takes all day, so I don't use Twitter. Yes, Craig, it will work. Basically, Craig, the software will work from Icon Lead. We have even set it up, and again, I don't have an iPhone, but what you should be able to do, and if you can't, let me know, you should be able to get a tab image on your iPhone, and when you click that tab image, it takes you directly to the software. We've done that with Apple. We've sorted that out with Apple. So that's one thing we haven't actually tested yet, because none of us have got iPhones. We've all got Galaxies. But if you've got an iPhone, you should be able to get the tab for it for the icon, unless we need to do something separately. Get separate access for your objections for login file. No, Gante, we will allow that, okay, because you let us know. We will put a note on your account that there's going to be different, basically there's going to be different people logging in and going to be using a different IP address, but thank you for letting us know, Gante. Really appreciate it. Yeah, Catherine, I agree as well. Catherine said she thinks it's more powerful to everyone without a white label, and it is because, you've got that edge over other people. Can we set up a template on SlideShare? Excuse me. Again, I have used SlideShare in the past, but would you be able to use this? I'm not 100%. Very good question, Robin. So, excuse me, guys. So if you're looking for web affiliate, I found that I entered the code and saved it, the initial load of it, but I edited the page again, the script would not resave. Okay, Charles, open a support ticket, we'll look into that, we'll get developers to look into that for you. Sorry guys, I just need to take a drink. So how do you add a YouTube video? Okay, I'll just show you. Worst time ever to get a cough. Okay, so you go to the image, select the hotspot, select social, put in at the top here your URL for your YouTube video, click save hotspot, and then your video will be displayed in the image. Simple as that. Okay, no problem. Can we link the icon link to our affiliate code? Yes, Andrew, you can do that. If you've got an Icon Lead affiliate link, no problem at all. You can do that. You can do that easy. Robson, moving backgrounds again. If you can put the HTML there, then yes. Okay. Pinterest does not work. Okay, we have just been confirmed, guys, off Anthony, that Pinterest doesn't work. Okay, so it must be that you add images and it just accepts images. So, but it should that. We have two different Mailchimp accounts for different businesses. It looks like actually, yes, it only allows one AP account, AP key Alfredo. We can't put two different APIs on the no, being totally honest with you. Best size for a Facebook tab image is, I will get that for you. Just give me it to the end of the one and I'll get that for you because I know the tab images because we've done them. In fact, if I go into here, just let me look here. Just close that, done for you templates. Okay, download. Okay, I'll have a look at those in a minute when it downloads and I'll show you exactly the sizes of the actual tabs for that. Okay. Right, let's just have a look here what the sizes are so you know. Original JPEG. So the images that we use are 800 by 600 and 520 by 390. And these images are the wrong images, by the way. These images shouldn't be these images. We have got even better images. What we'll do, guys, you're going to get a bonus now. Anybody who gets the pro version will keep these images in here and we're going to give you 10 other images. Let me just check one more because I don't think these have been updated. We got a new designer on board and we actually put in, let me have a look. Nope. Yeah, you're going to get another 10 images. You're going to get 20 images, guys, 20 templates. We'll keep those in there so you've got them, but we're also going to put another 10 in there because they are the wrong images. They have not been updated. Okay. It will work on your WordPress site, Brian. No problem. People are using it on the WordPress sites time and time again. We're getting testimonials of people using it on the WordPress site. They're showing us how they're using it. So yeah. Okay. To get the images in the timeline. Okay, I'll talk about. No problem, Nikki. Appreciate that. Yeah, one-off will not be available tomorrow. One-off is basically is today up until midnight, and then it goes. Image spot images exported. Keep background change uploading. Please make image spot images exported. Keep background change uploading. If you've got any kind of recommendations or any kind of things that you think we should be doing, just send them to support, and if we can do it, we will. Yeah, definitely works on WordPress sites, guys, because we are using it on WordPress sites. Is it? Yeah, Steve, it's 67 plus the basic. Yeah. Christy, yeah, you can sell Icon Lead as an affiliate. We recommend, guys. What I would say as well is if you apply to be an affiliate for Icon Lead through JVZoo, I will basically give every single person permission here. Okay, what's happened in the past is that people apply to be affiliates and when they don't put a message about themselves and they've got no sales, we just deny them. We don't approve them because there's so many scams that are going on. If you tell me that you're a member of IconLead, you've got the software, okay, you will get access to be able to promote as an affiliate. Okay, maybe on kind of delayed payment, but you will definitely get it because you've got no kind of history. But just put in a little couple of sentences, little one sentence, and you will be able to promote IconLead, no problem at all. And that's what quite a lot of people have actually done. Okay. Yeah, the dynamic hotspot video, Craig, it allows you to basically, what it means is by putting your image, your video into the actual image, you're creating a dynamic hotspot. So it's a dynamic hotspot video. That wording probably is misleading. I appreciate that, what you're saying there. But yeah, can we group our images in the gallery for clients? Can we group our images in the gallery for client? You could upload as many images as you want, Kathy, if you've got the pro version, no problem at all. Okay. Sorry. My Facebook page has the tabs bit down the left-hand side. Is there something I can do? Scott, I'll have a look at that later on. Maybe you've not updated your fan pages. There has been an update to Facebook, but that's quite an old update. That's why my tabs are there. Okay, yeah, you just got your support ticket in there. Video autoclick is the program that will divert them at the end of a video. Okay. Why would you have to post a link alone? Because of the preview. Kamal, yeah, Facebook won't allow you to use new. I keep going on like mentioning this, but Facebook won't allow you to do that. 50 pictures for the main, Jeff, yeah, but then unlimited for the pro. This is, hey, that is. Do you know that was one word, Dion, that I wanted to be able to say all my life, and I always get it wrong. Phenomenal, and I said it there, and I always struggle saying it. Thank you, Abdullah. Appreciate that. Is that the only way we can put the photo on Facebook? No, Link. No, Anthony. You can post directly to Facebook via the tab feature. So you put the tab within the software. There's video, guys. What I would recommend as well is, there's video training. I know the vast majority of men on this call won't watch instructions or won't watch a video. I'm the same. I buy I buy something from IKEA and I struggle like mad putting it up. And all I need to do is read the instructions. If anything's unsure, basically come into the video training on the left-hand side and we go through all the main features. I am answering some questions that are actually in here, guys. So it's video training in the software. You just need to go in here and it'll show you everything that you need. And if it doesn't show you, we'll do it as soon as we possibly can and get the information out to you. We do, Vicky. We have a link in the members area to upgrade later. The upgrade is the pro version. Thank you. Craig, no, it will be shut down. Send me a message, Craig, about the mastermind group. Send me a message. You've answered the query questions. What about questions about the preview aspects in Facebook? Do you have to click on the link to experience? Yes, Camilla, yes. Yeah, of course you can tag friends on the image. Abdullah, you could tag friends, no problem. When my WordPress images show up in the Google image search, if my images got hotspots, will it show up in the image search with the hotspots? Ganti, honest truth, you'd have to test that. I do not know. I couldn't give you the answer to that. Anthony, we are working behind the scenes for the video one, but that is a tough project, but we are working on it. Okay, go to looking forward to using software. Brilliant, Bill. Thank you. Okay, David said he may have found a way to put the image with icons on news feeds. That'd be great to see. Joanne, you have to get it tonight if you want it. It will be open again, but it will be on a monthly basis. Okay, what are the people charging their clients to use on their website? Again, Anthony, we'll talk about that on the bonus webinar tomorrow. We'll talk about what you should be charging and things like that. John, great. You joined the mastermind group, Horace. by the link that was provided. If you're looking to chat, we've put the link there, and that is the mastermind group. You'll get an email with the group name. If you don't get the group name, if you can't find it, you've also got access to my Facebook account. If you click on that link in the email, it will take you directly to me. Make friends with me, and I'll add you to the group. Nikki, I like your style. Let's barter for turn-off time to Pacific USA. I like that. Thank you. Can you allude to the sales point from your main page? I'm not sure of that. Okay, so offline $100. Yeah, basically, we've done a lot of what somebody would have to charge, or what somebody would have to pay to be able to put the tap to call feature on their website. They would have to get a website developer. They would have to get somebody who knows the code. Think about the average businessman, the average business person. They don't know WordPress. They don't know websites, so they pay somebody to do it. On average, they'd pay someone at least $100 to that. Now, you can manage that for them, and we'll talk that a little bit more tomorrow about managing things for people. But what you can also do is you can put this tap to call feature on virtually anywhere, and on average, a tap to call is worth 3 times more than a website click. So if you were earning $100 from a website click to your business, you have a tap to call feature, you'll be earning $300, and that's a study that we've gone into that. Okay. Can I directly click on the icons to automated webinars? Yeah, of course you can, Alios. Yeah, as long as it provides a URL. So I could take my GoToWebinar, I could take this link now, and I could put it in the URL redirect. I could write a little bit about it, and when people clicks on it, it would go up to my sign up page, or it would go wherever. I could also add custom HTML, so you can add that to the software easily. The mastermind checkout, right, that's wrong then, Michael. And this has caused me issues, but yeah, there is no agency, guys. We've not got an agency. Okay. Yeah, Jim, so yeah, you are correct, Jim. Jim's asked I should mention GMT or PST. GMT, which is midnight tonight, will be 5 a.m. GMT. Okay, so it shuts at 5 a.m. GMT. Maybe, and again, I'm not going to lie to you guys, maybe a bit later because it's when I get up with the children and I'll turn it off. Okay, so there's a little bit of leeway, and that's being perfectly honest with you. But it will shut, it will close first thing in the morning, whether it be 6 a.m., but it is going to close down, guys. Thank you, Catherine. Fantastic, really do appreciate that. Okay. Do you know if the images in Hotspot is compatible to share using the PageAny software? Okay, we've answered that. William, at the moment we've only got GoToWebinar integration. So if you had something like RunClick, you could basically use the link that RunClick gave you. You could put that link, the sign up link in the URL redirect. If they provide a custom HTML code, you can put that in there as well. But with regards to integrate it with RunClick, no, it just integrates automatically to GoToWebinar. Okay. Cheers, Mick. Appreciate that. William, I can't give a discount on the pure fact that we have to change all the payment buttons, and people are still going to the page now. They're still being directed to it. Rodney, thank you. Really appreciate that. Is the redirect feature compliant with Facebook terms of service? Completely, Francis. What's caused us major issues is, oh, wait a minute, redirect feature. Yeah, because yeah, fine. There's two things we're talking about here. I'm talking about the tab feature where you're posting directly to it. You can put links within anything within Facebook. You can promote whatever you want within Facebook within reason. They don't like CPA offers that much. But if you were going to drive traffic, paid traffic to something, okay, what are you driving paid traffic to? You're driving paid traffic to the actual the image, okay, the videos, and then, yeah, with the paid traffic, you'd have to look at the kind of CPA links that you'd have. But everything within the software is compliant with the terms of service. We've just gone through the massive rigmarole of getting the correct licenses, the correct permissions. So, yeah, everything is up to date. Yeah, I'm an Android fan as well, Kayla. It took me a little bit to come round, but I am an Android fan. Okay, still waiting on answer, Ari. Facebook timeline mobile. We've covered, loads and loads about Facebook timeline, Alejandra. We're just looking now about putting them to newsfeed, but you can post the URLs to the newsfeed, and that will be visible via a mobile device as well. Okay. Thank you very much. Really appreciate you joining the mastermind. Okay, Andrew has just said here, says, with regards to LinkedIn, you get the image and the description small, and then it is a clickable link that opens the page with the hotspots on it. It works well. Only issue is, again, that it shows an iconlead.com is where it comes from, again, to hide somewhere as possible. And the only way to do that is to do iframing, but again, this isn't the call for that. Okay, so Steve, yeah, our support are looking after you there. Yeah, Lars, the reason what you've asked there says an analytics dashboard which shows what pics are getting the most hits. The way that we have done it is that each picture collects individual data. The reason for that is that if you've got the analytics open, that virtually means that you've got the pro license, so you may want to use these images for your clients. So each individual image will collect individual data. So you could use one image for one client, one image for another client, and so on and so on. And you can keep them totally independent of one another. So to place them all together, it wouldn't really give anybody, unless they was using it just for themselves, any further indication, because they may be using it for one client, for 3 clients, for 10 clients. So again, it wouldn't kind of benefit that many people. Okay, Norm, the mastermind, you should get an email. You get an email directly sent to you with regards to the information. It'll give you the Facebook group in it. It would also give you my Facebook friend request. Request me as a friend, and I'll add you to the group. Okay. If not, we'll put in support here, and we will always get you access. Will the link to upgrade to Pro welcome email be valid after midnight? It will be valid after midnight GMT, but not at EST. Thanks, Edgar. You're saying this is one of the best tools ever. Appreciate that. Yeah, the mastermind webinar, Scott, predominantly, that is what it's all going to be about. Not just making money with this, but using my background. And there's going to be 4 4-hour webinars. And like I said, the webinars we're going to cover in the mastermind group are offline clients, how to find them, how to negotiate with them, how to close them, what to say, when to say, not to kind of undervalue and what to charge them. We're going to look at YouTube, how to rank videos. Before I started doing this, I ranked videos. We're going to show you the basics of that, how to get your videos ranked, how to stay ranked, how to get clients with videos, how to advertise on YouTube. The webinar one is going to go through the whole process of doing your own webinars, how to set them up, the format, what to do, when to do it. And we're also going to do Facebook. So we're going to go through Facebook ads, custom audience, retargeting, finding clients on Facebook. And that is what we're going to surround it well. You get access to the mastermind group, and those webinars will be in there, and you get access to me within the group. Okay. Okay. Can you tell me the best way to reach out with that mastermind group question? Yeah, what we're going to do at the end of this, guys, I'm going to put in a support question, a support desk. If anything specific for me, just say, can you ask Lee this? And the team are absolutely amazing. They will ask me. Okay. Andreas, I'm working on that. I'm working on that, and we're going to do that for you. I appreciate what you're saying there. And what Andreas said, is it possible to obtain a list of all the icon images available, maybe a PDF? It's a very, very good point, because if you're like me, my eyes are failing. I'm only 36, unless I've got my glasses on, so yes, we will do. Okay. Okay. Icon happen in the future leads to be recurring monthly payment, if not binary. Yeah. Can you work on it? Jeffrey, how do I get the tab off the more drop down in Facebook? Quick sort, the more drop down in Facebook. So how do I get the tab off the more? Well, if you can click on the tab, you can move it, you can edit the tab, but it shouldn't be saying more. I'll have a look at that in a minute. Thanks, Estrella. Appreciate that. Yeah, 2 kids, Lars. Yeah, I know. Thanks, Frank. Appreciate that. Celebrate and sleep it before. Yeah, I am going to go to sleep, Shu. The 4th video in video training show green screen and voice. Let me have a look at that. Let me have a look at that. It shouldn't do. If it does, I don't know. Okay, this is the 4th. Let me just play that. I'm not sure where you're seeing that green screen. If you can just clarify that more, I will look into that. But I'm not seeing the green screen, guys. Guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say we'll do another 10 minutes because people out of privilege. Oh, should I say privilege? I'm going to tell you now. People out of respect and that stay on the call till I am there, and I don't want them to feel they have to. If you've got to go, please, please, please do. Okay, Jeffrey, no problem at all. Okay, Kevin Tony, yeah, that would be absolutely amazing. Kevin, if you could share that. Can you create groups with a pro license with group? At the moment, no, Hammond. We've not got any way to be able to create groups, but I understand what you're saying. What you can do with each image, you can edit the image, and I'll just show you that quickly. So to keep it housekeeping, because what a lot of people don't know. So say on this image, okay, up at the top here where it says edit, okay, just change it. So maybe, I don't know, client 1, save. And that image would always be client 1, so you'd always be able to keep on top of it there. But some people have asked for that as well. We may look at a way of being able to kind of keep on top of these, but we'll let you know about that one. Okay, I'm just going to, is it Michelin? I think he's just said, wow, I've had 17 clicks in 30 minutes after I posted the URL. That's awesome. I'm just going to take a screenshot of that so you can see that, guys. Okay, because you don't always get to see things like that. I'll just share that in screencast. Okay, just going to put that on there. So as you can see there, we aren't just making, I don't make this up, these are the questions that you are seeing. I'll just put that in chat as well so you can see that, guys. So thank you for sharing that. I really do appreciate it. Wow, I've just had 17 click in 30 minutes after I posted the URL. So great. Really, really do appreciate that. Thank you for telling us that. Okay, some more coming on. More questions. Charles, thank you so much for saying that. Really, really do appreciate that as well. I'm going to take that as well. So he just said, big thank you to your team. I paid $4.99 annual fee for a similar product. So your competition for the last couple of years. Before that, I paid $49 a month until I switched to annual. So you've saved me a bunch of money. So really appreciate that as well. That is awesome to see. And we can show the people that as well. Okay, so let me just go and answer a few more chats. And now my chat frozen box. Okay. Okay, is a dashboard maybe color code in the gallery, a small icon pointing up and down? Yeah, I've got that. How can I use this to get a mobile phone to use? You can use this in a mobile phone. Just put in the iconlead.com via your mobile and you'll be able to search it. Thanks, Waldo. I appreciate you coming onto the call. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, and I appreciate you as well. I really do. So when they click on a mobile phone, instead of calling, I get their email. Well, you integrate your autoresponder, Yuri. You integrate your autoresponder, so when they click on that, they do that. You could put a custom HTML. They'd have to put in the email at some point. You couldn't just grab it off them. They'd have to put it. Can you enable the HTML link to show an iframe of the page rather than the link? Can you enable the HTML link to show an iframe of the page? Rather, yeah, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to do that. Andy, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome to see. Transparent. Good night. We'll have a look at that. Is there a way to block my IP address so the count isn't off? I'm not too sure about that, Charles. Just taking the mastermind level and sending an ad request to PM. Thanks, Fraser. We'll see you in the excellent software. In the Works for Great USA show. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. So David thinks he's cracked it. That would be awesome. Kevin says it looks great on my Samsung S3. I've got a Samsung S5. Kevin and I do like it. But we can use yeah, you can use HTML or link, no problem. So you could do that then, Yuri. Yeah. No problem, Dion. Appreciate that. Yeah, let me know. Let me know. That would be fantastic. Manage your build website, so definitely following Dion. The massive thanks, guys. Massive thanks. I think we've answered the majority. David, will we be getting the new template? Yes, you will, Glenn. I'll be putting them in the members area on the software. Is there an option to have a blank box when clicking on an icon to answer a question? No, there's no way of answering a question. You could click to a link that sent them to a squeeze page that had that. You could, I tell you what you could do, which we've not tried yet, which just come to mind. What is the survey? Is it SurveyMonkey? SurveyMonkey. I wonder what that would be like. This is me just thinking, I'm just thinking of something else. SurveyMonkey, what do they provide? Would they allow you to ask questions in a survey in the software? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, cool. David, you need to tell me that then. David Henley, could you? That'd be fantastic. So David's found a way, I think. If you could actually, David, Jodelle, could you give David my my actual way of contacting me? Then what I can do with David, I can get on a call with him and he can show me, which would be pretty cool, and I can let other people know. And we'll give David the credit for that. Are the icons clickable in Facebook ads? Yeah. If you drive traffic, yeah, please do, David. That'd be awesome. And I won't steal your thunder. I'll give you the credit to you. But thank you for doing that. I really appreciate it. Okay. So Neil Napier has a product called Social Mobile Service. That's fantastic. Catherine says, thanks, David. So she's thanking you already. Are the icons clickable in Facebook ads? Yes, they are. Yes, they are, guys. So if you drive traffic directly to them, when a person goes to a Facebook ad, they will do. Yeah, you can also run the iframe on Teespring to get people's email addresses. This is awesome. You really do appreciate it. It's awesome to see. How do you add MP3? Michelin, I'm so bad at names. I really am. I apologize. How do you add MP3? You basically would upload an MP3 file to, say, let's say, a SoundCloud or something like that. They would then give you a link. Then you put the link in. Once you open up the image, it will play it. I play music in them all the time. It's pretty cool. No, I'm not doing. I don't play. Hopefully, nobody's seen that. Okay. I didn't realise that people were going on to this. I apologise, guys, for that. I'm just going to shut that down because I've opened them up thingy. Okay, let me just shut them. No, my thingy's all knackering up now, guys. Let me just cancel all them. Okay, I apologise for that. Okay. 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 Right, guys, it's now bang on. We've been on for 2 hours. So what I am going to do, unless there's any vital kind of questions, what I will do is just kind of close it down. Oh, you just got here. We've been on for 2 hours, Yuri. Where have you been? Where have you been, my friend? So yeah, if you can just, we're not going anywhere, guys. We're not an overnight kind of hit and run type team. We are literally here for good. We will support this. We will support this as long as we possibly can, and that is the way that it goes. Okay, we won't change anything. We won't run away. If there's problems with it, we will answer them. The support team are absolutely amazing. I do love my support team, and I couldn't do this without them. But they're 1 in a million, and we're not going anywhere. So even if I've not answered your question, open a support ticket, and we will answer them wherever we possibly can. So all that's left to say, guys, is thank you for spending 2 hours with me I really do appreciate it. And thank you. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, thank you guys. Listen, we couldn't do this without you. We really couldn't. And to be able to kind of put these out there and see people using them, see people it working for is really fantastic, and it allows us to keep them going on and doing bigger and better things. So yeah, really do appreciate it, and I will speak to you tomorrow. So anybody who is coming on tomorrow, that is going to be the bonus webinar. I'm going to talk about other things, and yeah, looking forward to it. Looking forward to the way that you are using the software, and looking forward to seeing your results. You know, because that's what it's about. It's about the results game. Okay, so no problem. Okay, really appreciate that. I'm just going to shut this so I don't stop anyone or just knock anyone off. Yeah, so guys, have a safe evening. Enjoy the rest of your day, rest of the evening, wherever you may be, and thank you for joining us on this journey. And speak to you all very soon.